gonna do something. He's gonna do something.
Hi,
fun like
everybody,
this.
and welcome to episode 91 of Gorilla Radio Show. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Greg, and I'm joined by...
Hey, I'm Chandran. I'm really sick.
And I'm... Are you done?
So I'm gonna be on.
Chandran's off that middle schooler pack right now.
Time
I got
to
the
wake
flu.
the neighbors up.
Oh God. Oh my! It's gonna be like this all night.
Yump. Okay. So, anyways, I'm Austin, resident monkey guy. Sorry, I can still see you coughing.
We don't get you a diagnosis, my brother.
Chandran asked their mom, for some business advice, some help with planning a financial course to make some more money on this thing, and their mom's advice was, you guys have to stop being so crude. You have to start being nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do want to start this episode off by saying to everybody at home, things have been up and down for your Gorilla Radio Show hosts, your beloved hosts.
It's all up for me, always.
It's been down for you for about 6 months now. But anyway, I have learned a lesson in my most recent trials and tribulations, and that's this simple thing. I'm loving the life that I am given. God gave me a life. I'm going to learn to love it. And that
He's about to
seems
kill
be
himself.
that seems to be keeping me off of the edge. I will say for everybody at home, I started a new job today. A permanent job, not working at the fucking U-Haul. And I'll tell you what, my body relaxed for the very first time since September, and I almost fell asleep just sitting and doing my little video trainings for compliance, because for the first time in months, I don't feel like I'm living on the fucking edge.
That's beautiful.
It was so nice.
That's right, a beautiful
so
man.
nice. But I want you all
gorgeous.
at home. You don't have to believe in God, but love the life that God gives you, right? You only get one.
Positive
Unless you're
vibes for Greg in 2026 only.
Yeah, look at me. I'm always so positive, and like almost nothing bad ever happens to me. And when it does, when bad things do happen to me, I forget about it, and like everything's like really cool. 89.
That's an omen.
Fuck,
That's an
concrete's gonna turn off my computer. She's sitting on top of it.
This is an omen. This is a foul omen. The rancor is coming for you, Greg.
Fuck, I spent like 20 minutes getting this thing fucking straight. It's hanging on
Yeah,
the hook.
Dutch angle now.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. No updates on my
I'm over
end.
you
I'm
now.
still scooping monkey shit for a living. C'est la vie.
Oh, dude, I forgot.
Loving
Found you
life.
your wife.
What's
And she knew about the monkey lab.
Really?
I spoke to her about you. I was like, he works at like near a monkey research lab out there. And she was like, oh, I know about the monkey research lab. Monkeys escape from there all the time. And I was like, they do.
They do?
Apparently.
They do.
Well, I've heard of like one escape story from this workplace.
Imagine if you live in that town. That one monkey escape story is going to fuel you guys for years.
Yeah. No, oh my god. Huge update, guys. The nightmares have started again.
What?
The monkey escape nightmares.
Oh,
I had
right.
one again
Oh my
for the,
god, that's a
for-
constant thing that happens
for the
to you,
first
isn't
time in like 2 years, maybe. I had a monkey escape nightmare.
it? What
That's
does that
really
usually?
good.
Does that mean something happens in your life afterwards when they start?
No, I think it's just because I spend
You're
the
working with
entire
monkeys again.
workday like tense. Because, okay, this is a monkey podcast. It's fine to go on a tangent about these things. The only thing we have planned today is voicemails and questions. But something
call-in show, folks.
something I've realized about this job is I've worked at a monkey research lab before, right? I was not in the... I was working with them daily. I was training them daily, but I was not opening, unlocking their cages, cleaning shit out for like dozens and dozens of cages every day for 8 hours a day. That was not what I was doing. If I had to unlock anything, it was like very minimal. I'm realizing now how these how these escapes happen. I mean, granted, there are so many safeguards in place that it would be hard for a monkey to break through all of the doors, but it's actually pretty easy for a monkey to escape like the first door, you know?
Okay. And so the dreams have started.
The dreams have started
of the facility you work in right now?
I think so. I mean, they're all just sort of like, because they put me in they had me working for the first like 3 weeks in the fun parts where the monkeys have outdoor access. Then for the last month, they put me in like the fucking like, evil concrete rooms where like the fucked up problem monkeys are, which is, you know, apparently.
I just realized something about these video episodes.
Yeah.
I never have this on the monitor below the camera. I'm doing this every episode.
Oh. Oh,
Chandron's
you're
talking right
you're
now.
muted.
I hope this is a video episode
sorry.
because
It is a
it's
video
gold.
episode.
I don't know psychologically if it's best, like where it's best to look at when you're on camera. Like, should you be looking kind of offside? Should you be looking above the camera, below the camera?
I feel like
I feel like it's
I
intimidating
kind of
to
like
stare.
this off angle like this. I think this
Yeah.
is good because
it.
I'm obviously looking at you, and they're just this doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I feel like
I'm
it
looking
makes it
directly
less
at the
insane,
viewer right
'cause
now.
It's hard
that
to look
has to be
directly
the
at
worst
the camera.
answer. That has to be the incorrect answer.
It's hard to look directly at. The
Wait,
camera
can we all
because I can't
stare at the
actually see
camera
screen.
directly for like 3 seconds? Okay, okay. Now, back to what I was saying about the monkey escapes.
Through the wire?
You just wanted to say that, I think.
Through the wire! It's been in my head all day.
Yeah, I've noticed. I've started to learn how your brain works.
How is that? How do you know?
I don't know. I could tell that was just something
Observing
that was in
you
your
like
head,
an
and you just
animal,
wanted to
like
work
you've
it
been
in, but
thinking
you couldn't
about
really
it.
find a good
I
place to
couldn't
put
find
it
a
in.
place. I've been thinking about it since we started. I was like, I gotta get, like, it's the chorus has been in my head.
I gotta get Kanye West's Through the Wire in here somehow. Okay, no, but so
Speaking of Kanye West, how does it feel, Austin, to be the new white Kanye?
what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you're playing with FL Studios and you got your whole
Oh,
setup. You're making these beats. Before the episode started today, Austin sent us a
did he?
MP3 file
Where did he
titled
put it?
"Sexy Silk Shirt Type Beat."
You know what?
MP3.
I am gonna download this, and
And
I think this
feel
should
like,
be the inaugural.
One second. I feel
clip.
like I've realized that Austin does not have good sex. Because this is like, if he thinks this is sexy, like this feels like to me, this is like a PlayStation loading screen. This is like whole music.
You wouldn't have
know
sex to the
This is
PlayStation
like-
loading screen?
Chandra, do you have
You
the
would
clip
throw up if
available
you've
right
seen
now?
the things I've had sex to.
Do you have the clip available right now, Chandran? Because I think it would be a good
It's
inaugural
in
voicemail episode
everyone's
moment.
Discord.
Okay, then this is a good moment for us to all.
I was already listening to it. I was listening to it the whole
Well,
time.
let's count.
I've
down
actually
like we
been
would for
listening
our
to it
normal-
on repeat for the past
Talking
10
mood.
minutes since we started. Yeah,
Let's,
it's actually it's
let's
like very
play
serene.
it like the first voicemail. Let's play it like the first voicemail. So let's all start it down in
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
This was mostly like the drums and stuff were made.
Shut up! I'm trying to listen to it.
Goblin
What
King
move
on
are you
Twitch
doing
helps
here?
me with this. Do you like when it starts
Are
doing
you
the...
like? Are you driving? Oh, see, I actually. That part's not bad.
I was going for like a smooth like sort of R&B type beat, but it just took on its own life, I think. The like mumbling is just a Looperman sample that I grabbed.
You like a less talented white Frank Ocean.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear it, man.
Like I see what you're going for here, but because you only listen to the nightcore version of songs, you don't know how to make a slow song.
That is true. Yeah, no, I mean, I've also tried making something scary sounding, which I'm not going to put in the episode because it's scary.
Oh, come on. What's the scary sounding one?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't even know where I.
Did you not post
It's
it earlier?
probably
I thought,
called.
yeah, I
It's
thought I
probably
saw
called,
you
like
post something called Scary.
Song dot wave. Oh, here it is, scary.mp3. And don't forget for
Oh, it
everybody
was
else, there's one called
erm.mp3, I think. It was
It's
what
only
I was
2
going.
seconds.
No, the last one. It's the very
no
last
way. Hold on, erm.mp3 is like 100 gex song. Search scary.
one. Okay, hold on. Anyway, so
Laura Les. You kind of look like Laura Les.
Laura Lesser, one Hollis, is what they're
Ooh,
calling me.
It's like it's kind of,
Yeah?
wait, scary.mp3 actually goes hard. You should have stuck with that.
It sounds like fucking Lavender Town music. Anyway, no. Okay, no. But what the fuck were we talking about? The monkey escapes.
I don't know.
The monkey escapes.
Oh, Monkey Escapes. Yeah, the Monkey Escape dreams.
Well, yeah, the dreams.
Your dreams.
I don't recall much of the dreams other than. Actually, no, I do recall something now. I recall being in the room doing my cleaning routine as usual. This long row of racks that I got to clean out, and just like looking up and noticing that like the padlock was unlocked on the one in front of me, and noticing that a monkey was getting out, and I panic and start putting it back on. But then I realized all the padlocks in the room had disappeared, and all the monkeys are just like starting to leave. And I'm running for the door, and this chimpanzee just like looks at me and smiles and turns the knob and walks out. And that's when the dream ends.
Okay.
Hell
Chandra, what was your
yes.
last dream? What was your last dream, Chandra?
I don't dream very often, actually. It's kind of a weird thing. I dream like once a
That's kinda
year.
weird.
I don't sleep.
okay.
I only dream.
Well, no, that's not what I was saying at all. I was saying the exact.
I'm saying the exact
I only
opposite.
sleep.
Actually.
Yeah. No, if you were paying any
Okay.
fucking attention.
fucking
If
idiot.
I really thought hard. I actually, that's not quite true. So I do that thing where I only dream when I wake up and go back to sleep, and I'm like half
Oh.
awake, half asleep, and I'm like not actually dreaming. I'm just thinking, but I'm thinking in a weird sleep
In a visual
dream-like way.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I've really had anything like that. But that's like the closest I get to like full on dreaming. I think.
Interesting. I have very they're disjointed, but they're usually pretty vivid. But I don't think
Yeah,
I dream.
it's
I
a-
don't
it's a
dream
symptom
in a
of your
way where I
psychosis,
remember
though.
it every night. Last night I had a dream that Jaden was in full. You know the Bene Gesserit like tattoos?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaden had that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Who knows?
Well, anyway,
What were we doing?
we're okay. No, back on topic. Other than the dream, I have found that there are parts of the facility on especially old buildings where you can see like the initial like place that the monkeys aren't supposed to escape from, and then a place that they've built to contain any monkeys that escape from that part. So that there's like another fails. Like they've had to throughout the years, like, oh, a monkey got out this way. We'll have to build another area with a padlocked fence here so that they can't get any further if they get
Okay.
into this hallway. So there's a couple of those things.
So I do imagine there must have been multiple monkey escapes over time. Then.
Well, I've heard of. There's the one that happened that I described the other episode that happened like to me, where the monkey was just walking
Yeah,
past
that
me,
was
but it was
your
contained
fault.
to the room. It may or may not have been my fault. I
was your
contend
fault.
that it might have not been my fault.
I will go on record as being your fault.
I think it was your fault.
The other day, I was walking past that same building, and one of the vervets was making an odd noise that I hadn't heard before, and the vet happened to be driving by as well, and she was like, huh, he's alarm calling. I wonder what that's about. And in my head, I'm thinking, oh, I bet there's like a monkey just running around in there. Sure enough, there's a monkey running around in there.
Yeah.
And the monkey that was alarm calling was snitching on that motherfucker because it started like... if I can find an audio clip of a vervet alarm call, it was making that noise and then like looking really frantically in the direction that the escaped monkey was sitting in the room.
So he a snitch.
He is a snitch. I honestly, if I was the monkey that got out, I would be like running up
You
to
can't
that.
call him a snitch. You gotta call him a collaborator. You gotta call him like a CI or something.
Yeah, I see.
Because you are the monkey police.
You are the ops.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
I kind of am the ops, aren't I?
You're kind of like the ops in your
Speaking
own
of,
way,
actually,
too.
if any evidence came out that like a Planet of the Apes style event was about to occur, would you be on the side of the apes, Austin? Would you be letting all the monkeys out? Like, let's say, like, you see like a study is published in monkeyscience.com, right? Like Monkey Science Journal. They're like, there's something weird happening with the monkeys. And
Headline.
like, you see it and
Some
you're like,
weird shit's going on here.
Would you release all the monkeys? Would you let them be free and let them go do their evolution?
If it seemed like that would lead to the toppling of the American government, I think I would just do it and then just walk
They're
out of
saying
work and never
Caesar
come back.
touched Austin, that's why he's quiet.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, so the only two other events I've heard of were like weird, like my coworkers like to do this thing where they just like give vague notions that something might have happened. And hope you pick up on it, and then it's like, no, I don't know what the fuck you mean. Like, my coworker was like, oh yeah, as long as you don't let them get out, and then we're chasing them around, and they're, jumping from rooftop to rooftop all day, And no, I don't actually, never had that happen, but
Officer, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
But she also said that like anyone who's ever let a monkey like fully escape, like just out into the world, has been fired.
That makes sense.
So don't let that happen, dude.
Yeah, don't let that happen. Don't
let somebody else do it and then blame it on you like they did last time. You gotta see it up
That's
yourself.
true.
True,
That's
it is
true.
possible. Maybe it'll happen. Yeah, no, that's about all I got in terms of monkey escapes. Man, though, the some monkey rooms are messier than others in terms of cleaning, and right now I'm in a building that's like actually pretty clean as far as monkeys go for the amount of monkeys that are in there, but there's this one rack with 3 elderly female monkeys, and they have like such fucking heavy periods. It's so bad. Like day old. It smelled like monkey period in that room. It smelled like monkey
You can
period.
smell the
in here.
placenta.
Smell like wet electricity in there, huh?
Dog, it's like overnight, and I have to sit there because we don't have like specialized tools for this. We have a dustpan that we use to scoop and scrape. I'm sitting there scraping period blood off of the bottom of the
dustpan? They don't give you like a chisel enough.
A chisel would be.
You don't got like a power wash or something.
Gotta get that hardened uterine.
We have
line
hoses, but not like high pressure hoses indoors.
Oh no, I feel like y'all could probably use some high pressure hoses.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
Buildings, I gotta say a big fuck you to whoever in my apartment building let the roaches in. Because they had to come fucking fumigate my shit today because like they showed up like a couple weeks ago. And when they came and do their annual inspection, I asked, and they were like, yeah, so everybody on this entire side of the apartment building has them all of a sudden? So now I got all the cats are in this fucking office.
That's
another
another
goddamn
yeah.
kitchen.
Another thing about like more humane monkey enclosures that are like indoor outdoor is oh my god, the roaches. Dude, the roaches and the rats, they love monkey shit. They love to eat it. Anyways.
If you were pooping on the floor, there'd be roaches too?
Oh, and one more horrifically disgusting thing to share. I spent probably the first 2 weeks in the macaque area cleaning up and scraping what I thought was marshmallow fluff. Because, in the fridge, there's a bag of marshmallows that are, given out as treats occasionally. And sometimes there'd just be like this big glob. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Scraping that shit. It is not, it was not marshmallow fluff. It was cum. It was monkey cum. And there's, the way I found that out is because there's this one monkey who's been having behavioral problems recently.
It's jerking off too hard.
What are his behavioral problems? Are they that he's forever locked in a prison for his entire life?
Okay, that is one that is one thing. Like the sort of enrichment / like animal welfare quality of life staff was like doing a video recording on this monkey, like saying like, oh, what's upsetting him, and my coworker who'd been there for like 32 years was like, I think what's upsetting him is that he lives in a cage.
Yeah. Truth.
But
Truth nuke.
I found this out because this monkey had just like there was so much cum all over his little enclosure, his little cubes that he lives in, that he jacked off so hard that he ripped the skin, and the vets thought he tore something or cut himself open. No, he was just
We've all been there, right?
he was just bleeding
right,
heavily from the penis due to jacking off 1
We've
million
all
times
been
a
there,
day.
right, fellas? We've all been there, right, fellas?
Yeah, I mean it's depressing, but we'll get to the specifics of monkey research in a question later in this episode because I noticed that someone asked us about it. But for now, I think we should start the voicemails.
Let's do it.
All right, voicemail 1. This
Which
is
actually
from...
is not a voicemail because it's from the email. Is that correct?
Yeah, actually, hold on. Who is this from? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you have the email open?
I do not. But while you're looking that up, so this is our voicemail episode. We do these like probably every like 6 to 8 months. Not super regularly, but we do them often enough.
Yeah.
If you would like to leave a message for, the next time we do this, or if you want to know how all these people provided their messages, they either called us at our number at 803-620-4332, or they emailed us at guerrillaradioshow@gmail.com.
With a voice recording.
With a voice recording.
Yeah, their question.
So
Which
if
you
you
can
are
do too.
an international caller, I know we've had a lot of international callers over the years for some reason, which is crazy.
If
A lot
you're
of
in like
folks
some third world country,
Eastern
you
Europe.
can email us.
Well, I'm not Eastern. A lot of folks in Central Europe who love to call the show.
A
Don't know what
lot
that's
of people
about.
in Central Europe. Well, I think it's because they're working on reinventing racism and
They're like studying us.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
studying us.
Yeah.
You have
Well,
made
you
some
can look at us
strides.
right now.
in
I
the
don't know
field.
if we're in the same order.
How did this
on you
Italian
guys'
and this
screen.
Indian and this Englishman put all this together?
How are they letting 2 black guys and 1 white guy do a podcast together?
You can't say that.
You can cut that out.
Okay,
But anyway, this one is from Ghost Rock Band.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just do a quick countdown.
Hi, Gorilla Radio Show. Longtime listener,
Is that a fucking
first time
Rose playing in the
caller.
background?
My questions are for Austin. Do you have a favorite monkey at this job or any of the other jobs you worked at? And also, do you have a least favorite monkey? And do you ever talk to the monkeys? Thank you for answering my questions and keep up the good work. I love the show.
Wow, it's actually scary hearing such a high quality
I know.
recording
Actually, you know what?
after
I don't
years
want you guys
of...
to call the number anymore. Can you guys do this?
Yeah, actually, I don't like the voicemail quality anymore. Send these. Okay, so, so I believe the questions were: do you have a favorite monkey at work, a least favorite monkey at work, and
Do you talk to the monkeys?
do you talk to
Do
the
you talk to the
monkeys?
monkeys?
Okay, so I will. I don't recall my previous jobs too much. I mean, I've definitely had like a favorite at all my jobs, I think. The first time I ever worked with monkeys, there's this capuchin monkey named Hercules who was 30 years old, had lived in someone's garage most of his life, and
Okay.
I don't know, he was really cute. I mean, he'd been a pet for most of his life. He had arthritis, so he would just come up to me and like start just playing with my watch. One time he set an alarm every day for like 11 a.m. that I could not figure out how to turn off. So
Monkey's
that was
smarter
cool.
than you.
Is Hercules still with us?
I don't know. I would have to check. It's some rural. I don't want to say like dog shit roadside zoo, because I mean they
But it
try a
is.
little bit harder than a roadside zoo. They
You know what? Hercules, if you're out there, this episode's for you.
yeah.
This one's for you.
No high
Baby,
hopes
you're my
because
everything.
at the chimpanzee
You're what I ever
place,
want.
my favorite chimp, who I decided was my favorite chimp after I tossed him some Cheerios, and he perfectly parried them back at my head at full speed. I thought that was really charming of him. He did unfortunately pass away.
Greg?
No, actually,
Oh.
no. Greg did pass away, right?
Yeah, Greg died.
Yeah,
That's
but
real.
After I spent like a significant amount of money sending him stuff.
I don't know why you did that.
no, I
Because
was
his name was
the
Greg.
one I was talking about was Armand. So if any Project Chimp
Armand.
heads
The
out
Latin
there.
lover.
But
Armand. Armand, mi amor.
so after that, the lab job in Chicago, I don't remember those monkeys too well. They were all a little bit sad, especially because the research was pretty medically invasive. No strong feelings or memories beyond stuff that's kind
You
of
have to
sad.
dissociate whenever you went in there. You just torture monkeys all day.
I wasn't torturing them. I was training them to voluntarily go to their torture chamber. Yeah, no, I mean, I've said this before, but I'm really glad we aren't doing shit that requires us to access internal organs while they're still alive anymore.
What he's trying to say is they don't have to drill into their brains now.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, animals don't really feel bad for themselves, so like they're just gonna keep thugging it
say?
out. Well, yeah, I guess who's to say? But I mean, there's
Austin's like, they're not even ensouled, everyone.
what I'm trying to say is like there's zoo animals that are just missing arms and legs, and they don't lose sleep over it. They just adjust very quickly. These guys had like a thing on their head that let us access their brains, and I'm sure they didn't like it, but it was, I don't know. It's point being, it was yucky. If nothing else, it was just gross.
However,
Yeah.
it was Ayacook approved, so
You
can't say
could.
anything about it.
I feel like you could get Unit 731 Ayacook approved if there was enough DoD funding involved. Sorry to say.
It's the evil world we live in.
It's a lot of evil things out there, but
We gotta, whatever. You gotta get that clip of you saying you could do anything as long as Ayacook approved. We gotta get that clip of you. We gotta do something with that. It's
Yeah.
so, I think about it all the time. It like runs in my head.
It's
on a loop
It is a
sometimes.
great one.
yeah. No,
But do you have a favorite right now?
favorite right now, I'd have to say is this.
The cum monkey.
No, he's maybe one of my least favorite actually.
Oh,
Just
okay.
'cause- just due to the fact that I have to clean it.
So true.
My favorite is probably this girl named Giovanna. She's a
Oh.
little monkey. I'm
Sexy
pretty sure a
Italian monkey.
rhesus. I'm trying to think now. Actually,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they have rhesus macaques and they have vervet monkeys at your.
They have rhesus macaques, crab-eating macaques, the cynomolgus macaques.
Okay.
And then they have the vervets.
I
So
don't
it's
know
really
why I
just
thought it was
those
all vervets.
three. No. It's
Yeah, I
it's
also
three
thought they were
types
all
of.
vervets.
Okay, so it's hundreds of vervets and then like a couple dozen macaques, maybe.
I see.
Okay.
The macaques are the problem ones that I've been with for the past.
Well, they're
couple weeks.
wily little bastards.
They're wily little bastards, that's for sure. The vervets are chill enough that you can just sort of go in there with them and hang out, but the macaques, they'll hurt you.
So here, do you talk to them? Do you like have conversations with them as you're doing things?
Kind of. I mean, I'm aware that I don't want to bother them and I don't want to like intrude on their space any more than I have to, but sometimes I can't help myself and like I'll give them their daily portion of food or maybe their dietary enrichment or whatever, and sometimes they'll like start picking through it. And something I've noticed is that they eat so many of those monkey chow biscuits that they'll inspect them, like sniff them and taste a little bit, and then they'll be like, oh, this one's gross, and like throw it away, and then inspect another one, they're like, oh, this one's fine, then eat it.
Okay.
Sometimes
They have
I'll like
standards.
pour out a bunch of food and then they'll just like immediately like either like lunge at me like they're gonna get me, or or just like push the food away, and I'll be like, now why did you do that? But one moment I genuinely had this morning was I was in a room cleaning. I think I was just like squeegeeing something, and all of a sudden this macaque just fucking shrieked like and I was like, what the fuck? And I looked up, and I couldn't tell who did. Like, they were all just looking at me like I did it. And I genuinely said, like, why would you do that? It turns out that this one monkey that's facing another monkey in the room just got an attitude with another one he made eye contact with and just decided to scream at full volume at him.
Go off, king shit. Okay, all right. You want to go to the next one?
Yeah, let's do the next one. This one's from Nat.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
What's up, girls and gays? It's Nat. And I can confirm for the listeners that Trinken's Halloween party is amazing
Oh, yeah.
and lovely. And because I was there, I have a question for Greg.
Okay.
So there were many witnesses, including myself, to you kissing Austin and Chandran and a couple of other people who are not your wife, as you are famously married.
Oh, true.
So
true.
how do you feel being officially poly? And
no, they
I'll give you a
got
minute
me.
to react negatively. But we all saw the romantic feelings, the passion, in those heated moments.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
poly, I'm an
you can
adulterer.
bring this back to monkeys by talking about how bonobos love to suck and fuck each other. And now you are just like them. Okay, bye. Love you guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay.
So,
Bye,
not
man.
poly, more of a French adulterer.
I see.
Yeah. Where there's still some fucking class. Plus, Jaden probably loves watching that shit.
Yeah, I will say the women present were cheering. The
women
non-binaries
present were very
present were
much
cheering
cheering.
as well. Everyone was cheering, in fact.
I will also say, Austin, surprisingly good kisser, everyone. All right?
You
closed his eyes. He
could have
closed
not
his eyes.
possibly gleaned that from the
No,
brief
y'all
moment.
kissed for a
eyes.
while. Y'all like
It was like a solid 3 seconds. Which
So
is
like
longer than you
when
would
Greg and I
ever
kissed,
want.
I don't think it was
I
that.
gave him a little peck.
Yeah, that
Y'all
was quick.
kissed.
Yeah, we
Y'all
did.
y'all kissed.
Did you
Y'all
feel when I
almost
slipped a
laid
little
out.
bit of tongue in?
Dude, if there had been a trail of spit between us, I think all the women in the room would have come.
No. Yeah, no. So you're poly now.
They're surprisingly soft, even though they're so thin. He very much has pilgrim mouth.
It's
Okay?
because of all the
But
all the stuff.
they're
fucking-
My
balm
lips
he's
are only
applying.
thin because I'm smiling so big all the time. They're stretched
you
out
ever
from
smile?
smiling.
Oh, we're gonna leave you stretched out. Boy.
Wait,
Wait, we're being nice.
We have to be nice. We have to be positive.
We're
We have to
being
stop
nice.
being so crude. We need to make money.
Fuck, we've got to make.
We gotta find a way to make money on this thing. Bonobos.
Anyway, I would do it again.
We talked about bonobos very recently. I think it might have even been after Nat left this message. Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. But we talked about bonobos. Oh wait, no, we didn't. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast or not. I just reposted it to Twitter, but I believe it was Poltergeist in our Discord linked to a research article that was essentially just these are my favorite kinds of articles when scientists are just like, see the attached video, isn't that fucked up? And that's the whole article.
That's the whole thing.
But essentially, researchers in, I believe it was the Congo, recorded a video of a gang of female bonobos who had just teamed up to beat a male bonobo to death who had been, during copulation, aggressive to a child. Like, a child came up and he, shoved the baby away really hard. So... They later, when they
That's what I'm like when the cats come to them when we're fucking, the cat, you gotta yeet that guy out the door.
Yep.
You're not allowed here.
Yeah, no. So I guess
You ever
later.
accidentally make eye contact with one in the moment? I remember. I'll never forget
Not
this because
in the
God bless
moment.
his soul. God bless his soul. Ozzy, I miss you. But one time he hopped up and he just did this
Hey,
right
Greg.
at me, and
remember?
I didn't know what else. To
remember
do
how I used
other
to
than
have a cat named
look
Pickles?
right back at him. Yeah.
Imagine what it was like with Pickles. The women found this male bonobo. Okay, someone pointed this out to me that I do this, but I have this tendency to do the opposite of the thing that women get mad at men for, where I'll say women and males instead of like men and females. I don't remember who pointed that out to me, but I do that sometimes.
You respect women,
Dude.
too
You're
much.
such an aggressive feminist. It's awesome.
But no. So
I love women. It's males who don't deserve my respect.
True. So the female bonobos essentially stomped on this guy's head for probably about 30 minutes until he died, and I think also bit his scrotum open, and the other males in the group were just watching in, I guess, horror, because the bonobo's brother came up and like licked his ballsack wound, and then just he still bled out to death after that. So like it was you know that painting of that guy like clutching his son bleeding out. Yeah, it was kind of like that,
But with his ball sack.
but with his ballsack.
Okay.
So so girl power, stomp men to death if they're ever even a little bit mean to you, I guess.
Yeah. And I will say, I do think Greg is like a bonobo. I do think he uses like sexual, conduct to like self-soothe himself. That's why he's so aggressive with Austin.
That is
it's just
true.
like, it's just a termormoil of madness.
And also he's
that
bald like a
bald head of
bonobo.
his. So true.
Buddy.
So true.
I'm being nice now. We're being nice now.
We're being nice, yeah.
nice.
We're being
Being
nice.
kind.
All right,
Okay,
let's go to the third voicemail.
third voicemail.
Third voicemail.
I would like to launch a formal complaint against the
This is a real phone
Guerrilla
call.
Radio Show on
The Guerrilla.
YouTube.com.
YouTube.
They have been watching me in my workplace.
Huh?
They have been spying on me while I drive. They have
Yeah.
parked cars at my apartment building
Oh, awesome.
and taken pictures of me while I walk inside. They have broken
Check
into
outside
my
right now.
house. They have moved things
Mhm.
in my house to gaslight
Every day.
me into not believing in my own mental fortitude. They have been putting poison in my food
That is
that
true.
has
We
been
did do
making
that.
me sick and has caused bleeding sores on my body.
Yeah.
I can indeed provide photograph evidence of these bleeding sores upon request. Also, Austin is faking it for views.
Faking what for views?
Being transgender?
Sexuality.
Well, whoever this is, I'm not sure. You didn't give us your name, so I don't know who you are, and I can't address you by your name.
Well,
because
yeah, we
you're
don't
not
know
giving your
which
names.
one you are.
I
Do you know how many of our
walls.
viewers we do this to?
And
We have all
even
of
if-
your addresses when you sign up to our Patreon on patreon.com/Guerrilla Radio Show.
I'm at work with you right now.
Even if you
Take your
did have
earbuds
evidence
out,
of
turn
this,
around. I'm looking
what are you
at
going to do about it?
And what are you
Exactly.
gonna
You
do?
about it?
And what are you going to do?
You think the police will believe you?
Nobody's
What
going
do
to
you
believe you.
think?
You don't
do
think
it, boy.
you don't think that Patreon money isn't being used to pay off your local police department?
I have your senator in my fucking back pocket.
I've got your mother.
Suck it.
End of sentence. I've got your mother.
No, that's
balls.
crude.
Fuck, you're right. Cut it.
Crude.
You should cut out every time we go below over a PG-13 rating. You should just cut it and see how much.
Yeah,
episode there is.
our first ever non-explicit rated episode of the podcast.
My mom does say we have to stop swearing too.
No, that can't be right. That can't happen.
This can't be.
Okay, wait, no, you can't. Okay, so
Can't be.
voicemail 4.
So we need, but not part 2, right? You just put them in here in the wrong order.
Yeah, well, the order was because that's just how file names are sorted. It's some bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
voicemail 4 and then voicemail 4 part 2. This is a 5-minute voicemail, so buckle
Keep
in.
on
everybody.
going.
Y'all,
straight
okay,
through.
before we start, y'all, you gotta like,
Cut it the fuck short.
yeah, like
Oh,
rehearse
okay,
maybe
yeah, hold
once
on.
or twice.
I actually
But
have a bit about this. When I
Yeah.
was at the height of my job search, my grind, I learned I had to write scripts for when I was leaving a voicemail for, recruiters or workplaces that I was interested in, because otherwise I would start rambling and be like, yeah, so, I was hoping, you could call me back. I think that this would, and anyways, so write a script, read from it beforehand, keep it concise.
Yeah, he knows that's how he talks. That's why he wrote a script.
That's why I
So
have
that's
to
how he
write
talks
scripts.
to us.
Well,
Okay.
that's different.
Let's not go all the way through. Let's do the first 3 minutes, and then we'll kind of take it. We'll see where we're at, and then we'll do another countdown.
Okay.
So we don't get
Okay.
out of
All
track.
right, 3.
Because it is going to be a lot of listening.
Howdy, I'm calling to you from Alabama.
Wait, no, we got to
Yeah,
listen to
go
all
ahead.
of this.
Make a joke. I've heard them all. Anyway, I've been listening to y'all for about a couple
Can you
years
spell
now.
them?
While I don't listen every day or even every week for any matter, I like to say that there's just something about y'all that just tickles the autistic part of my brain.
I don't
The
know why.
niche
There's nothing
This
primatology.
is like if a
the
Discord
joke.
mod,
It's just,
because I don't listen every
a
day.
real good time. Anyway, I have a few things. First, I'll go ahead and say my monkey prediction for late 2025 is going to be roughly on November 1st in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Atlanta Zoo. There's going to be a gorilla. I don't know which species, because I think there's only one species in captivity. There's going to be a young gorilla who is going to go viral because crap.
Come on,
Sorry, I had a
Alabama.
brain fart. It's really embarrassing. Sorry.
Got a brain
So
fart.
yeah, there's going to be a young gorilla, and they're going to go
I gotta
viral
say, it's nice to hear
in a
Southern
good
accent,
way.
not some fucking like Austrian.
for
Yeah, some
playing
fucking
playing with in zoos how they have like the
I
enrichment
understand
items.
this is 5
This
minutes.
one is going to be like some kind of instrument. That's my prediction. A very
Gorilla
vague
playing
like
an
toy
instrument
instrument.
going
That's
viral
what
at
they're
the
going to go
Atlanta
viral
Zoo.
for.
Did not happen.
Anyway,
Did
so the
not
first
happen.
question I have
However,
for y'all, I actually have my notes
0 for
right
1
here,
so far.
'cause
We're
because
2
I'm
minutes
obsessed.
in. He's asking the question.
Okay. I have 2 questions in total.
2.
The first one.
It's going to take us 3 minutes to get through them.
If you were given an infinite amount of money, time, film locations, as well as unionized,
I love my union
CG
guys.
artists, practical effects artists, all that,
Do I get my own
and even commissions from Fox
GP?
and Disney itself, would you remake the original Planet of the Apes, but with go more in depth of the caste system within the ape
Hell yeah.
society?
I would make communist.
Factor
Planet
in
Apes.
the behavior of each species and how it sort of functions.
Okay.
And
This is
Okay,
where
he's
it
gonna
got
get
cut
cut
off.
off here. Yeah. So let's answer this first question, then we'll start the next one. I think.
Okay.
First, I want to start this by saying I don't feel like this might be a first on this show. I don't feel like I can be mean to you because it feels completely inadvertent on your part.
Yeah, I mean,
He's just a
he
nice
said he had a
boy.
brain
You're
fart.
just-
He's a good
He had a
Southern
brain
boy.
fart.
What
He's
do
a
you
good
want?
Southern
You're
boy.
good. You're a good Southern boy. All right.
You know, and it ain't his fault. You know, that's just how the Alabama
It
education
ain't your
system raised
fault,
him.
dude. Your fucking family tree is probably
No. Remember kindness. Choose kindness.
Kindness.
kindness. Well, your
No-
family
no
really
cruise.
does love each other.
Shut up.
No, I think if we could stop being podcasters, no, we don't have to stop being podcasters, but if we could expand the brand and make a movie, I think if they gave us the remaster rights, the remake rights to Planet of the Apes, we got to jump on that.
We could turn out one that's definitely better than the Marky Mark one.
Yeah. So much better.
Here's the thing. The only thing is you specified that all the VFX artists are unionized and it's all ethically sourced and all that. It would not be. We would be actually as unethical as possible. We'd be really cracking the whip on these bastards, these ungrateful bastards
monkeys.
making
Yeah.
special
Whole movie,
effects
real
for.
monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're putting
you know
real
how
monkeys in
Stanley
this
Kubrick
movie.
did that shit to Shelley Duvall? We'd be doing that to the monkeys.
Just screaming at them.
Wait. What did Kubrick do?
He was a really bad director to his actors.
Really?
I've heard the strictness was over exaggerated in some reports, but he
Maybe
did
Shelley
make
Duvall
them.
just couldn't fucking listen.
I believe the point of contention here is that Kubrick would make his actors retake
Do like 50
scenes
takes
for like
Yeah.
hundreds of tries, and it was just
Why else did he
insane.
get everybody to act so fucking insane?
That is the point.
I
was
guess that is
I
the
believe.
point. Yeah,
And that is still not maybe a good thing to do.
it's still not maybe a good thing, but you
but
know,
no,
it's potentially.
I mean, okay, what would I want not to get too deep into this guy's question before we even get to his next part.
Okay.
But like, are there any big changes we would make to the Planet of the Apes ethos, world
I would make it
thing?
woke.
You would make it woke.
Would you
More
make
woke.
the monkeys
Even more
woke or the message woke?
I am making the monkeys woke, and I'm making the message not woke.
Oh, so the monkeys are like, this is what if the Democrats had their way.
Yes.
Okay, I see. I see. So it's like,
And I'm making the astronaut.
you
black.
know how they like capture
did
the
that.
astronauts in that like fucked up slave catching scene, and they like stuff that one guy and taxidermy him. It's that, but it's
Yeah.
like they're chasing them with big syringes that say estrogen.
Oh, wait a minute. The monkeys are woke, and they all have a Chinese accent, and not in a racist way, just in like a these guys. That's the Chinese Communist Party, everybody.
No, that's still racist. No,
That's still
that's
definitely
still
racist.
really
But
racist,
I'm saying
actually.
they're not doing like the voice from the last movie we watched.
Yeah, but no, I think you still can't call Chinese people chimps.
Definitely can't
Well,
do
they're
that.
not all chimps.
Some of them are gorillas and orangutans.
And I'm making the astronaut. We're gonna redo that scene with who was that, John Candy, where they brainwash him.
We're gonna do
They
that
brainwash
scene at the
John
end
Candy.
where he collapses seeing the Statue of Liberty, but it's the Statue of Liberty, but she's like holding pronouns instead of
I bet you. I think
They,
we could
them.
probably we could probably get like Nick Fuentes to sponsor this.
Dude, we could channel the spirit of David Dees to make all of the visual like
when
effects
he
and
falls
concepts.
to his knees to look at the Statue of Liberty holding pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
The closing credits come up, and the song that plays is "We Are Charlie Kirk."
Good idea. Good idea. We could make.
I was
we could make
listening
this
to
happen.
that song on the plane, and I felt like a terrorist. By the way, also, I don't think this guy gave us his name either.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go with Bama.
In regards to their prediction about the gorilla at Atlanta Zoo, I did Google Atlanta Zoo news, and the only thing that came up was a gorilla was moved from Zoo Atlanta to Texas Zoo 2 weeks ago. So, you know what? Sure.
Real talk. I didn't even know Atlanta had a zoo. I thought they just had the fucking aquarium. I thought that was
Well,
their thing.
they don't have a zoo. They have something called Zoo Atlanta, which is a weird thing to call a zoo, I feel like. Why would you
Yeah,
call it that?
I'm not sure why they do Zoo
Zoolanta.
Atlanta instead of
The Atlanta Zoo.
Yeah, no. Sometimes zoos like to get silly with it, and I don't know, just
Get quirky with it.
okay.
Please call in again, though. It's nice hearing
Please
from
call in. I like
somebody
hearing
from our
something.
part of the world. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Also,
to hear.
I don't think we got your name. Let me listen.
Call us back and spend 5 minutes telling us.
No,
what your
he
name
did.
is.
Hold on. Be quiet. I'm trying to listen to his name. No, he just said I'm calling from Alabama.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you're now known as Bama.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bama.
So, voicemail 5.
Hi, I'm driving at, I'd say, dangerous speeds right now,
Sounds like it.
and I was wondering,
Yeah.
does monkey kill itself? I know we've talked about how, like, bush babies will smash their face against a log just until they die, base, but does a chimp, like, kill itself? Do chimps kill themselves? Like, higher apes, do they just
Commit
get a
suicide.
vine, or do they stop eating? Like, how does chimp kill itself?
Are you drunk driving at high speed?
It's important that you answer this question as fast as possible. This is time sensitive.
He's got a suicidal chimp at home.
He's still faking it. he's still taking it.
Okay. So in
This
regard,
would be really cool if you had ended that with like a car crash.
that would have been really good. Actually, that would have been call back while driving and do that bit.
Crash
Yeah.
your fucking car.
Crash fucking car for the pod.
So
we'll write it off for you. Don't worry. We'll send you cash.
true.
It'll be like cuts for Bieber, but it'll be like car crashes for Gorilla Radio Show.
Yeah.
So true.
Bit too unwieldy. It doesn't roll off the tongue very well. We'll workshop that. But in regards to primate suicide, there's obviously the obvious one of that we've talked about a couple times. Of I'm pretty sure it was tarsiers that would just bang their head against tree trunks until they died if they got stressed out.
There is a notable gorilla suicide by cop.
I was thinking about a chimp suicide by cop.
I was thinking about a notable gorilla suicide by cop.
Are you?
We're not allowed to mention that.
No,
We're not
no, we
talking
can't.
about that
We
one.
can't talk about that
But
yet.
Travis was a suicide by cop.
8 more episodes. 9 more
true.
episodes after this.
No, 8 more
Yeah.
episodes after this, you dipshit.
No, this will be 91.
92,
4, 5,
93,
6,
94.
9,
Yeah, whatever.
5,
I don't fucking care.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I...
be
So, no. I don't know. There's never been a recorded instance of a monkey, like, tying
Travis.
a vine noose and hanging themselves. It's not happened. I believe the more sophisticated suicide methods...
Can you imagine the Chud chimp?
He's got like the same face and everything. Oh yeah, that's sort of the monkey that I said was my favorite at work, Giovanna, kind of has like that really goofy, like Polish looking face.
Polish?
What are you trying about the Polish?
Like they've got like the really like big cheeks, like the jowls. Is that fucked up to say of the Polish?
I don't know, man. Do the Polish count?
You have a lot of experience with Polish folks. Polacks.
But yeah, so the only times primates kill themselves, they can't prove an intent to kill themselves. It's more like if a primate is like so distressed that they just stop eating until they starve to death, is that suicide or is that just, you know, a response to the stress?
That sounds like suicide, buddy.
Yeah, but you can't really prove that they're intending to starve themselves to death so much that, you know, some people who starve to death because they're just that depressed probably aren't necessarily killing themselves. I don't know.
I'd
Who
leave
could
this
say?
one for the psychologist.
Yeah,
I
probably
mean, yeah.
not, probably
I
not
think
a
it's
question
just
for me.
I think it's probably I don't know how abstract of a concept it is for them. For monkeys.
Dying?
Well, I mean,
apes.
that's
Death.
like what I
Yeah,
said
literally.
earlier, where animals just they don't feel.
We had a whole episode where we talked about this.
They don't feel
That's
animals
true.
don't feel sorry for themselves. They lose a limb, they just keep going. Like they don't have that self annihilation drive within them. I don't think.
Yeah.
Like they'd have to fuck up something really bad to just give up on life and stop eating
Fuck,
entirely.
I embarrassed myself in front of everybody, dude.
Dude,
I gotta kill
I
myself.
showed my penis in front of Chimpina.
No. Fuck.
Dude, I totally got my fucking balls bitten off in front of that girl I liked. It's the West has fallen. West of the
For
Gombe
real.
stream has fallen.
I suppose if these guys are going to kill themselves, they would probably starve themselves to death. That is probably how most primate suicides work
Yeah.
out. Is through starvation.
Yeah, but other methods,
But like you said, how intentional that is.
yeah, other methods
They
I
think
don't
that's gonna
think have
actually
been
kill them.
recorded.
Unfortunately.
Oh, and that was the person who we're gang stalking, by the way.
Yeah, well, I know.
Of course we know. We we saw this call being made.
Voicemail 6?
Voicemail 6. Okay.
Hello, this is Ver and she, her. I called in like a year ago,
First person
and
to
to be
give
quite
any
honest,
information
I've
about who
been
you are.
so fucking embarrassed
Except for the
by
people who
how
are getting
that
stalking.
went
You didn't have to tell
that I
us.
actually had to stop listening to the podcast when the episode dropped where you talked about it. Because I think what happened was that I accidentally called him maybe 3 times or 4 times and then
What
one of them got disconnected. I don't even know, but it was so
Oh.
bad because I remember I was trying to listen through it, and you guys just kept picking up the next call, and it would just fucking be me again.
I remember this.
I have a purpose this time. I am in college taking a course called Wildlife Ethics, and I thought it would be
Whoa.
really interesting going into it. When you'd think that people would have a different stance on AI in like the wildlife section, but it is so bad right now. It is so fucking bad, and I hate this class so much because, to put it in perspective, we spent the first 2 weeks talking about, is it okay to use AI to write your essays in this class? Like,
What was the consensus?
it doesn't even feel real.
All
Why would that be a
education
question?
is
Why would
over,
that ever be
dude.
something that
It's
would be okay?
over.
The teacher
Kill
wrote the
yourself
syllabus with
now.
AI. And then we've spent literally every single class since. This is such a fucking waste of my time and money. I'm so mad. If I could take any other class right now, then this one. Okay, but I have a point. Sorry.
I'm gonna be real with
My
you.
point
It's
is-
over.
And again, I haven't been listening to the podcast because I was too embarrassed. My point is,
Understandable.
You were only on the one episode.
I don't know how to fucking end one of these and retake it. No, it's just gonna have a big ass silence in the middle.
You guys got scripted.
Okay, well, whatever. My point is about AI in the wildlife conservation
Okay.
industry. And your outtakes on that.
I think we did,
I
didn't
talked
we?
about this already.
We
I
kind
want
of.
you to
Sorry
know
for
we're
like
leaving
the
that gap in.
10-second gap. That's all. Thank you.
You know what? If you call into this podcast, you should be embarrassed. Nah.
You know what? I think you should call in a third time.
I think the episode that I wrote for us about a couple months ago was about using new technologies in wildlife conservation, kind of broadly.
Oh yeah,
speaking.
that was yeah.
It
We didn't
was.
talk. Well, you know, we might have talked specifically about AI because I think we talked a little bit about
Yeah, like the
'cause, like-
bioacoustic monitoring with AI.
Yeah, because a lot of like what AI is like classically, like neural networks, what they're classically good for, what they're actually being used for by scientists, are for analyzing large data sets.
Right.
Getting meaningful information.
They
out
need
of
to
large
like
data sets.
destroy every iteration of this shit that has like a chat function built in.
Yeah. Do you guys remember? I don't know if we could talk about this on the podcast before, but I think about this a lot. When we were in university, we had a friend, and we worked on a little robot in our Discord server that would read all of our messages and then just pretend to be us having conversations.
Yeah, the
And this was-
YDSA GPT-2 bot.
Yeah, and this was GPT, not ChatGPT. This was before they put the chat function around GPT.
Yeah, this was GPT-2.
Yeah, this is like this it was insane. The thing was a nonsense.
We also made a Maoist polemic bot with GPT-2 that scraped the data from like the Red Guards and Black Hammer like org WordPresses and would just like churn out tweets, and sometimes it would like pick up ads and start talking about Hatsune Miku and shit. But yeah, no.
There is Queen. That's all of college. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
If you're in line, get out of line and blow your brains out. It's over. It's over.
Okay, college.
They just released Gemini for the army.
I feel like we've probably talked extensively, or at least I'm pretty sure, about how higher education is just kind of like a certification printing factory where it's like enough people in the workforce have this degree, so it's sort of like a minimum. And so universities are incentivized to just like not take in people who are genuinely interested in like higher education or learning, but just people who are trying to get a job because they need money to survive, and just pump them through this pipeline that just... That's why they're not doing anything about the AI essays, is because it's like, look, man, get your degree and get out. We get money, you get to have a future. Like, that's
Except now
what
you
university
don't even
is
get
now.
that.
Yeah, no, we don't really get
Now the
that
future
anymore.
part's gone.
The future's gone.
There's no future. There's no past.
There's no hope.
There's no present. It's over.
I
You
did
will
have a
die
really
in
delightful.
Caracas.
I did have a really delightful thought of like a Canvas quiz where you know how like there's those videos of people cheating on quizzes in class using that like AI screenshot tool. I'm imagining like watching a guy in front of you pulling up a quiz and just like, what is this? And it's a picture of a gorilla and he's like fuck. And he like opens up ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what is this? It says, great question. You know how those animal classifications can be tricky. Let me break this down into a couple of steps.
They're gonna once they come out with a sex doll with ChatGPT in it, this species is cooked.
I mean, I think that they're working towards something very sinister with this emphasis on embodying AI. That's what they call it, embodying AI, putting it in bodies. With the image and voice generation shit that's going on, like pushing for more and more realism. I think they're just, there's maybe some uses for it. I can't see why it would be worth all this effort unless there's
I can't think of any.
a lot of very rich, sick perverts who are trying to like find ways to just like generate unethical porn.
Well, they're trying to find ways to be pedophiles.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's what I was getting at, but yeah.
I think they're also. I did see one of the more psychotic ones. They want to develop an artificial womb.
Ooh.
That one's at least
That's
interesting.
How you develop the Antichrist.
So no, it's not. It's so that these guys can fuck their robots and procreate.
Yeah, no, I mean that
I don't
is.
know if that
I mean,
would
there's
work.
a whole thing where it's like, remember when it was like 2015, where like guys were really mad that Critical Theory started evaluating like anime and video games, and there was this concept of a trope called Born Sexy Yesterday, I think, where it's like the AI cyborg woman who is fully formed, developed adult with huge sexy boob breasts, but also a robot who was just created and so naive and childlike.
Has the
Austin's been
naivety of
studying
a
up on his
child.
Anita Sarkeesian.
Austin's been watching a lot of anime.
You know, Anita Sarkeesian was kind of vindicated in the end, if you think about it.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
true, yeah.
Perhaps
Dude.
1,000%. Maybe the most vindicated woman in history, even. But let's get through some of these text questions. First one,
All right, first one.
Archie, with a Mao portrait profile picture, says, fuck, marry, kill yourselves.
Okay, here's what we gotta do. We have to write our
Change and marry
answers
Austin and kill
down.
myself.
Okay, well, you ruined it.
I'm sorry, I can write that down if you want.
No, it's just to write it down and reveal it all at the same time.
Okay.
But okay. But, you know.
Yeah, that would have been a good
had to
idea.
say, yeah.
I've been thinking about my answer for that for the last 25 minutes.
Why would you want to marry me?
I was gonna fuck you.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
You're so used to Greg talking about fucking me that it was
No,
unthinkable.
I
actually did have to kind of guess. I don't remember what he said. He said it was
Well, the bright side, you
And
won't
then
have to be
kill
married
myself.
to me for long because you're killing yourself shortly after, I guess.
Who knows? How do you know how long? When can I kill myself? How long do I have to wait?
Okay, let's
What if I
all
live a
agree to
long,
kill
happy life
ourselves
with you?
after we've lived a long, happy life with a
With
partner
the
of our
person you've
choosing.
chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna it's gonna be real Brokeback Mountain shit.
I think I'm gonna have to fuck Greg just so that he can so the jokes stop. So he realizes like, that was it.
They ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you addicted to this shit.
And I think I could marry Chandran because I have already lived with you for over a year in your house. So it'll kind of just be like the same thing
basically-
where I was just like
You're
sort
like
of
an
living like a
asexual
mouse.
domestic
Going downstairs into
No,
the kitchen to like steal your rice sometimes, and going back to my fucking goon cave.
You would have to sleep in a big bed with me though. We have to sleep in the same bed because we're married.
You have a big bedroom.
I have a big bed.
You got a big bed, brother. You got some
bed.
nice furniture. All right.
What do you do?
I guess I would I would fuck Austin just because I kind of want to know what it'd be like in there. You know, I bet he's soft. You know, and
I bet you it's velvety. Man.
I would marry Greg just because I need someone to do my finances. I don't like doing finances.
Dude, can you imagine how much fun we would have together too?
Yeah, like we'd be up to
We'd
no
have a
good
great
all the
time.
time. Yeah,
Absolutely.
we would like.
Dude, remember when you guys were talking about how you wanted to live out a bird cage or whatever?
Oh, we could do the bird cage.
Yeah, we could do bird cage.
Deep cut.
Fuck yes, you could be Rob Williams.
You could be our Puerto Rican gay butler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be Rob Williams. I'll be.
Wait, am I?
that Nathan
Who's Nathan
guy.
Lane? You?
I'm Nathan Lane, of course.
Okay, I'm Robin Williams.
I mean, I mean,
Just by process of elimination.
I think I think you would be a good Robin Williams. You know, you kind of have the mustache, you have the beard. You know, you have that kind of masculinity that Robin Williams has in that movie.
Dominic and Papi.
Well, that's the Puerto Rican.
No. Robin Williams does a lot of impressions.
He does a lot of impressions, and you're really good at doing racist impressions.
Good idea.
Yeah, you'd have to get better at it though, because when Robin Williams did it, it didn't feel racist. So you have to kind of
like
work up
Robin Williams in Aladdin. That would not fly today.
Yeah, probably not.
No, it was Robin Williams. He could get away with it.
Yeah, probably.
He could.
That guy was funny.
Okay, so this next question comes from Alex, actually. He asks...
Hey, wait, before we do this, Alex, if you want to ask a question, you ain't got to text me and ask me for permission first next time, okay?
Yeah, man, come on.
He's like, can I ask this? I was like, you motherfucker, of course.
Yeah, man.
And he was like, can you read it?
We
I
let
went,
these
no. When you
people
post it,
hurt
I'll read
us. We let these people do horrible things to our likenesses and our reputations.
They turned me into a baseball.
I've
I've been visually crucified.
And you love that photo.
You can just ask whatever the fuck you want, man.
Okay.
It's cool.
So Alex asks, we know that humans have interbred with Neanderthals and other humanoid primates alive at the same time as us, but how far back can we hypothetically breed with our humanoid ancestors? We have discussed this, I'm pretty sure.
We've done this like 3 times.
We've talked about
done
this
like
so much. Yeah, no, he's even saying, like, at what point does it get too primate-looking? Yeah. We've talked about this so much, man.
We pulled up the whole thing. And
we
were like,
pulled up
okay,
the tree and, like, started listing off which...
It's way sooner than you think. It's like almost
way sooner than you think.
It's very recent in our history.
It like, makes you question what they were thinking when they were interbreeding with, like, our... Like when our... ancestors, like Homo sapien ancestors, were interbreeding. Like, it makes you wonder what they were thinking sometimes.
Well, they were dumb fucking animals. They didn't know any better. They were just fucking shit.
You don't
literally, like you really can't go any further than Neanderthal.
Yeah, like, at least by our standards today.
Yeah. And I'm a guy who likes bush.
Okay, this psychopath asked,
I guess that didn't mean that.
how well do you think I could use chopped up chimp parts as fuel in a wood stove? That got 2 question marks.
It's flesh, you fucking psychopath.
That's not a question mark.
Poltergeist actually answered for us and said, probably not all that well. They don't have much body fat. Once the hair burns, it probably won't do anything. Thank you. Thank you, Bolt.
Make some good jerky, though.
Cool Sandals Jake asks, what should I do? Do you have any advice?
Freak the fuck out and sell everything.
Love the life that God
Take all
gave
your money out of the
you.
bank.
First off, as the gentleman involved in the financial industry, I will say get your money out of the bank now because they are out of money, and prepare yourself to never have a real job again.
Yup.
Or you could be a monkey poop cleaner like me. They literally can't.
You have to have a master's degree for that.
Well, no, see, the thing is, people are like, I tweeted about this, but like people are like, why are you working here? You have a master's degree. I'm asking the same thing. Like, this is...
That's what I'm saying.
I took a job as a personal banker, which is a lot of cool stuff. But at a base level, like 50% of my job is I'm a fucking teller. I'm a bank teller. I got a college degree. I'm basically a fucking bank teller.
Like, theoretically, if I stay with this job, the master's degree opens up my possibilities for like upper management or research upper levels and stuff like that.
And that's like at least $2 an hour more.
But like,
at least.
And you know what's fucked up is research is the best paying thing in primates.
And what do you make? 50 grand?
I make $21 an hour.
Oh, fuck, I make more money than you again.
My last
about
job
the same amount
offer
of
from
money
a
as me.
zoo was for $16 an hour, full time. Let's wrap up with this last question. Okay, so
All right.
Okay.
Word asks, like WYRD, how much approximation goes on when translating monkey research to human medical cases? E.g., we can't literally give mice diabetes. We have to specify mouse model, and in psychiatric studies, extrapolate from behavioral deficits. Like, is it possible for monkeys to have autism in a way that matters? We've talked about autism specifically. We can't really quantify autism because, like, even in humans, it's a spectrum where we just sort of...
Also, it's totally fake. It's not real.
It's real.
It's with...
Totally made up.
Like, they've
real.
speculated that Tico, the bonobo, has autism, but, like, they can't
Tico?
prove it.
It's
He's
the
just
problem
like that.
is that the problem is that in reality, it's more than one thing that we've grouped into one disorder.
Yeah.
Is that like if people who are on one side of it, if we tried to reclassify and rediscover the disorder today, it would probably be a few different things. So, can a monkey have autism? I'm gonna say no, because they are not human beings, and I think it is a species. It's us. We
We
that.
defined autism based on human behaviors, so we
Yeah.
don't know what specifically...
There's
Yeah.
probably similar,
Chimp autism.
like mental, like brain conditions
Chimp autism.
in
They scare
other.
I don't know what
primates.
the equivalent of being nonverbal would be for a monkey, though, because they're all pretty...
Well, that's the thing is, I think a lot of those types of disabilities don't really exist with primates.
Well, yeah,
They
because,
don't
like,
exist in a lot of other parts.
we're
of
the
nature
only
because
animal with language.
Not only that, but also
Exactly.
like the genes
And
that
birds.
like the genes that have like mutated and gotten to that point, right? Those things don't survive outside of humans because we have this social society that we have
Yeah.
allows those people to live their lives, right? Mostly normal in a lot of cases. A lot of people live their lives almost completely normally.
Well, also, I
And
think, like, the
so
specific...
you wind up where, like, a nonverbal chimp, well, they're probably also severely disabled in other ways, and so they don't survive.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, the things that cause autism to be considered a disability in humans wouldn't even necessarily be a problem for primates. Like, they're a bit awkward. Okay, fine. Just, I don't know, man. It really depends.
I know yo ass needs a diagnosis.
But yeah, so the point about animal research being referred to as models rather than like replicas or something is because these are just approximation. Now with diseases, because primates are so similar to us, like more often than not, diseases, pathogens we catch can just pass between us and primates without needing any mutation whatsoever. Like, it's not like COVID leaping from a bat to a person. Like, it just flows freely between us. Like, when COVID was happening, there were gorillas getting COVID at the zoo.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, don't we give them the same vaccine?
Yeah, I mean, I think they developed like an animal-specific vaccine, but I think that honestly, I don't know enough about it to speak on this with any sort of confidence. But it
Well, that'll
feels
obviously give us more autistic primates.
it feels like it was a bit of like a weird branding thing. Like, you know how like some vaccines have like name brands and others don't. I feel like there's no way it was fundamentally different in any significant way.
I don't think it was.
Like, it's just
Okay.
antibodies or whatever. Anyways, so yeah, no, I mean there's a lot of articles because this is like a pretty lively and active debate to this day, obviously, about the role that animals play in research. It's worth keeping in mind that monkeys make up, I think, like 0.5% of all research animals in the world, or something, and there's quite a lot of monkeys in research. So we use monkeys for things like monitoring how diabetes affects, like, the benefit of monkeys is that, like, oh, if a monkey gets arthritis and starts, walking around in a certain way, or if they get brain damage and it impairs their ability to do one thing or another, our anatomy is similar enough that we can sort of be like, okay, yeah, that'll probably happen to us too. Like diabetes, Alzheimer's.
That's more of a one-to-one thing than like with mice.
Yeah, whereas with mice, it's a lot more extrapolation. But like even with pigs, for example, like the big use of pigs in research is that out of all the like more disposably treated animals in research, pig hearts are the most similar to humans. So, for example, a lot of pigs just get used for heart surgery practice, essentially. We're not going to do that to monkeys, not only because monkeys are just more, like, it would be such a waste because there's so many other things that they can do. Like, beyond the fact that they're medically, anatomically very similar, they're mentally similar. They can be taught tasks, and we can expect the brain function to control those tasks to be relatively similar. So we're not just going to like cut open a monkey just to be like, all right, practice open heart surgery.
Yeah. And I guess that is kind of the big answer, is that like it really is task dependent. Or not task, like study dependent. Like each animal is brought in for a particular purpose, because you have to make less assumptions about the difference between a pig heart and a human heart, and like a monkey brain and an animal and a human brain. And like, for mice, it's just that it's easy to throw them away, I guess. You can fuck them up and throw them away when everything's done.
I mean,
So,
it's also like fruit flies, where they do like all sorts of crazy shit to fruit fly genetics. Like, they do a lot of gene splicing experiments with fruit flies, where it's like, oh, let's give him a gene to make him not breathe when he's born.
Let's make this guy not breathe. Okay.
I have no mouth. I must
have
breathe.
4 eyes on his fucking scrotum. Like, that's the type of shit that they're doing to fruit flies.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can always
Yeah,
say
we
something
gotta end this shit soon, because I'm a fucking pass out.
Oh,
Sleepy
yeah.
time.
But yeah, no, let me just end this by saying the new philosophy on animal research, or at least it has been for the last couple of decades, has massively decreased the amount of primates and animals used in research in general and made it a lot more efficient. It's generally known as the 3 R's of animal research. It's replacement, using alternate methods that don't needlessly use an animal when you might not need to use an animal for something stupid that was pretty rampant.
You like the fucking Alabama guy. I'm gonna fucking shit my pants and pass out.
Reduction,
Spit it out, Austin.
using the minimum number of animals necessary. People think like, oh, it's not, scientifically valid if we don't have a big enough sample size. Shut up, man. N equals 2 is fine for like medical case studies. And refinement is just modifying procedures to minimize potential pain, suffering, or distress, which means there's a limit to the things that you can do to a monkey. Like, you can only do one big surgery on a monkey, really. Or I guess it depends. I can't remember how many major surgeries, and if major surgery just means like cutting them open. But after a certain point,
came to that conclusion, right?
Yeah, like,
was it Unit 731?
The point
How
is,
many times can you cut something open before it can't be cut open anymore?
point being that there's a limit to the number of major operations where if you reach that, you have to use like what you can of the monkey, like maybe just behavioral research for the rest of its life, or you humanely euthanize it, rather than continue fucking like putting microchips in their brain or some shit for, But yeah, so I mean, it's a lot better. It could be a lot better still, but it's a lot better than it was. All right.
That's just like RRR.
RRR.
So speak of the goddamn devil, it's like he can hear us. I'm being gang stalked by Goblin King.
Yeah,
I just opened up our podcast Discord and it's just Greg Ball Market Global. It's a new fucking Greg Ball.
yeah.
Oh, yes!
Yes, I love Greg Ball.
Greg Ball! Go watch Chair Company if you haven't. I was sick all week this week. I laid in bed and I watched Chair Company in like 2 days. Front to
That's
back.
awesome.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Well,
I'm gonna
make sure to
be
join our
undying.
Discord to see more Greg Ball. Patreon.com
Yeah,
/
join our
Gorilla
Discord
Radio
to see more
Show.
Greg Ball.
Yeah. If you want to
Check
get all
out
of our
the show.
links, if you want to get all of our links, go to gorillaradio.show. You can get our Twitter. You can get our Patreon. Is there any? Do you have like an Instagram or anything anymore? Do we have a TikTok?
We have an Instagram that I never post on.
Yeah, we don't really.
Yeah.
We're bad at that.
That was also another thing that my mom said we should do. We gotta post on social media.
Yeah, but what? What do we post? Austin refuses to use this.
We have
cloud.
videos now. We can do video clips now.
Actually, we should. Can somebody do that? I'm not good at editing those things.
I'm not doing that. You should do it, Greg.
I mean, that's what I do.
You have, like, a desk
I
job.
do
You have, like, a fake
preview
job.
clips for every episode, but like,
Are you just pulling the auto-generated preview clips?
no, those kind of
Because like
suck.
Riverside does do a pretty good job. No, I feel like it does a pretty good job about pulling out like specific conversational. moments.
Sometimes, but other times it's very hit or miss.
Anyway, this is too inside Greg Ball. See y'all in the next one, y'all. See you in episode 92.
All right,
And for
see
those
ya.
from Patreon, see you in the next bonus episode coming up.
Yup.
Bonus
Okay, bye.
episode. Bye.